You don't become a Christian by going home and saying, Dad, I've just sinned against you. You just kind of go back home at that point. You have to go, I've sinned against God and against you, Dad. And, you know, the dad was desperate for him to come home. I mean, it wouldn't have been the first day he was looking out for him. I mean, it breaks your heart, the thought of him standing there, maybe on the first day. Maybe he never went home. Maybe he was standing there waiting since the day his son went off. And he comes back, he thinks he ain't got the money with him. He doesn't care about the money. He cares about the person. And he wants the son to come home. And he amazingly does. Does everyone come home? No. But we do pray that you anonymous lot out there do.
I am trying to say this, is that I noticed that he says he's rehearsing his speech. And I love his speech, this prodigal son as he's away. He's rehearsing his speech. And I think I've done that in the past. Yeah. I've rehearsed a speech, and because of a challenging situation I'm going to face, and this guy rehearses a speech, and he says, I'll set out and go back and say to my father, Father, I've sinned against heaven. And that was right. He had sinned against heaven. And he said, I've sinned against you. And that was right. I am no longer worthy. And that was right. He wasn't worthy of himself to be embraced and taken back in. But then he says something which is really interesting. He says, can I work my way back? Can I work my way back into your affections? Can I work my way back into your home? And the father would have none of it. And that was the thing that he got wrong. He got it right to go back home. Yeah. He got it right that he was a sinner, etc. But what he thought, what can I do? What can I do to work myself back into the affections of Father, etc.? And that's one of the great lessons that we all have to learn, that there is nothing we can do except for go home in humility and acknowledgement of what the wrong we can do. God has done it all. He's done everything for us.